About internal systems. So you have external systems. Most of us already know what's external systems uh, that we use to make us more effective with our time. But are you aware of the internal systems that also makes you effective with your time? Everything that we do, we want to be more effective with the time that we have, simply because what you do with the time that you have determines your success and your failure. So what you do with the time that you have determines your success and failure. It contributes to whatever that you get in life, whether that is something that you want or something that you do not want. So having internal systems are super important. So one of the internal systems, first of all, is knowing how the day breaks down. So the day breaks down into three parts. The first part of your day is all about creativity. It's all about flow, creation, developing. And this time period exists from 4:30 a.m. all the way till 12 noon. This is your creative time. This is the best time to get the most creative ideas out, to get your creative flow. If you're looking to manifest, this is the best time to do it. I know a lot of us do things at nighttime when no one's around, but that's really for recovery. And we'll get to that in a minute. But internal systems, I want you to write that down. Internal systems, because how often are you thinking about your internal systems? Because the way that we're created, you don't necessarily have to think about your internal systems. You don't have to think about breathing. You just do it. You have to think about thinking. You just do it. But a lot of times we think about thinking that causes overthinking. A lot of times we think about making things more complicated than it already is. So what you would have to do is this. You'd have to understand which game you're playing. Excuse me, I don't even want to say game. You have to understand how the parameters work in this arena of life. So when you have your day is structured into three components. Those three components of your day is structured as follow: creativity, discovery, and recovery. You can't escape it. It's super essential. And whether you utilize it with your advantage or not, you're going to be either in alignment or out of alignment. Now, the idea is to be in alignment as much as you could be. So I want you to understand this. And every time I'm bringing up these mental models, these mindset models, these tools, I want you to write them down because the purpose is to become more effective in less time. If you want to have 2+ hours back in your day, go ahead and put me in the chat. If you want 2+ hours back in your day, go ahead and put me in the chat. If you want to complete your goals 80% faster, go ahead and put me in the chat. If that's you, then what I'm saying to you will resonate with you. Imagine having 2 extra hours a day. You can have more than two, but at the baseline, we're going to give you two hours extra. But imagine having 2 extra hours. What could you do with those 2 extra hours a day? Okay. So there's three segments into every day. Every day contains three segments. So this is the secret hack. I know I always say there's no secrets to success. There are only systems. Your internal system is the thing that's going to help you way faster than your external system. Okay. Your internal system is going to help you way faster than your external system. You might have an external system like a car. Cool. Your car is going to help you get to your job a lot faster than you walking. I get it. But if you're the person that can't drive, you might end up crashing or you might end up doing something that prohibits you from actually getting to that destination that you were supposed to be getting to. So, any asset that you have, the thing that will always be greater than the asset is the person controlling the asset. So, it will always be you. You would always be priority. If you take yourself out of priority, you will be out of alignment. You could do things for other people, you could be here to help people, but if you're not helping yourself, chances are you're not going to be in alignment and you're not going to get to where you want to be fast enough. So let's get back to it. Your day is structured into three parts. All employers already know this. And maybe it's not all employers, but the people who created school and the people who created jobs, all of what we're doing in society, they already know this. They already know it. They already know it. The issue is you might not know it. The first part of your day is about creativity. That's why most things that you participate, like school and work, and I'm not saying school and work are bad things. I'm not saying that. I'm just telling you what it is. I'm giving you the construct so that way you understand what we're dealing with here. The first part of the day is all about creativity. That's from 4:30 a.m. all the way to 12 noon. Watch this. Let me show you. Let me just show you something. Watch this. If you feel like you get tired around 1 p.m., 2 p.m., maybe 3 p.m., go ahead and put Yana in the chat. The reason why I'm asking you to do this because most of you don't know each other. But when you put this in the chat, you will see exactly that you all experience similar thing. Some of you might say no, but put it in the chat so everyone can see. By 1 p.m., 2 p.m., you start feeling a little tired. Put it in the chat. Let me know. Put it in the chat. Let me know. So the second part of your day is all about discovery. This is from 12 noon to 6 p.m. This time is going to be the best time for you to either catch up on work. It's going to be the best time for you to take a nap. It's going to be the best time for you to manifest. It's going to be the best, not manifest, but meditate. I don't know why I said meditate, but I don't know why I said meditate, but it'll be the best time for you to discover and get downloads aside from the creativity space because the best time to do meditation is actually when you first wake up. Okay. When you first wake up. But this discovery period, you'll notice that most of the discovery time is either you're going to be doing work or you're going to be running sort of thing during discovery time. Now, I'm not telling you that's what you should be doing. Discovery time is for you to explore. You still have to use your childlike mindset to explore the world. So it's going to be discovery. Now, for the last part is recovery, which is from 6 p.m. all the way to 11 p.m. Now, the reason why this time frame exists in recovery is because naturally you can look at the sun, and you can see the circadian rhythm, you can see the cycle. Everything that I'm referring to is naturally in plain sight for you. So you don't have to overthink, you don't have to guess. It's all natural. It's all created. You already experienced this. When you operate with these three breakdowns, your life is going to speed up. You're going to have so much more free time that allows you to be able to go out and live the life that you want. Now, the reason why this helps you is because this makes you happy. Now, if this makes you happy, your entire life will change. The reason why is because your energy, your frequency, you'll be tuned into a happiness state or a state of happiness, which allows you to be in a mode of receiving. This is what we talk about when we say gratitude. So your attitude will change your altitude. If you operate with gratitude, you will get a lot more in your life. You'll be able to receive a lot more in your life. Okay. Just making sure that's super clear. The reason why you want to understand this as an internal system is because, once again, your happiness, the way that you think, the way that you operate, the way that you are creating your reality is coming from your internal system. If you see negativity, if all you see is negative and all you know is negative, that's just what you're going to be tuned into, right? Whatever you tune into, you turn into. So just want to make sure that's known. Okay. Let's see. Hello. You allow walk-ins, right? How many people? Okay. So, when you can finish, I'm just gonna go out here real quick. You can finish. Okay. Yeah. So your internal systems. are going to be the number one thing you need to focus on. So I don't want to give you too much. And I realize sometimes when I'm doing lives, I'm giving you a lot. What I want you to do is just come back every week. So if you're coming back every week, I can give it to you in dosage, right? A little bit here, a little bit there. Okay. So what I would love for you to do right now is write down the three steps. I mean the three phases in a day. So creativity is from 4:30 a.m. all the way to 12 noon. This is the best time for you to get up, work out. It's the best time for you to meditate. It's the best time for you to do anything creative. This is why your boss brings you in at 9 a.m. Now, they could bring you in earlier, but they bring you at 9 a.m. because that's like a good baseline where you can take care of your children, you can make breakfast, you can do all other things and still take care of all of those people and then come to work. All right. So the idea with that is to still allow you enough time so you can get into your creative mode. Now, during discovery mode, what they're going to do is they're going to allow you to take a lunch during that time. This is why lunch is around 12 noon because everyone knows these people already know that discovery time is after 12. So they let you take lunch because when you go and take lunch, un momento, un momento. You take you when you take lunch, you're gonna go off and discover. You're gonna sit down. You're gonna think. You're gonna prepare yourself to come back to work. So it's a great break time. It's a great break time during noon. Perfect. Everyone knows that. Also, they let you go to sleep, or if you're a child, they let you go to sleep or whatever right afterwards after lunch. They already know that your body already is tuned to that. So if you ever get tired during that day, you realize that that's just part of your natural cycle, but it doesn't mean that you need to take a nap. It doesn't mean that you need to stop doing what you're doing, but just orchestrate your schedule in a way that allows you to be most productive for those particular time frames. So anything that you have to do creative wise, that you have to produce, you must do it within that 4:30 to 12 o'clock range. You'll get the best results. Anything that you when it comes to having recovery, you're gonna get the best recovery at night during when the sun goes down. So yeah, you might be a person that works overnight and then you might get a lot of rest during the day, but your sleep cycle might be off, your energies might be off. But I'm just talking to the person that's, they go to bed at nighttime, they wake up in the AM. I'm talking to those people. When you schedule your day with these three components, what's going to happen for you is you're going to unlock more time in a day. When you unlock this more time, you will unlock happiness. When you unlock happiness, you're in a mode of receiving, which means that more things will be attracted to you. I'll finish this live up once I finish getting a haircut. I'll finish this live up once I finish getting a haircut. All right. But remember, write that down: creativity, discovery, recovery. I'll break it down some more, but I'll